Hi all, Jessie V Scrapbooking back with another process video. This one is for the 14 days of Christmas and with MK and Janet. And Merry Christmas Eve, everyone. So here are the pictures I'm going to be doing. These are myself, my daughter, and my sister, and we went Christmas shopping. So I'm going to do a 2-page spread, and I'm just going to cut this page right in half, and there you go. I have 2 pages, and this one actually I like the way it turns out. It gave me a little bit of a problem trying to figure out how I wanted my grids to go, but I used this plaid here, this brown plaid, and I really like it. It's so pretty. I haven't actually used this plaid before. This is the first time using it for this album. And, but yeah, I really like the way that it looks on here. So I am going to put one big block on the right page here, and then some little blocks. I think they're 1.5 inches I end up doing on the left side. So these 2 pictures are pretty much the same picture, except for my daughter is making a silly face in one of them. And okay, so this is where I was trying to figure out how I wanted to cut these blocks down. So yeah, I do 1.5 inches, and by 1.5 inches for this left side. And at first I thought I was just going to do 3 rows, but I end up doing 4 rows high. And then this is the other color I am going to be using with my blocks, just this green with the snow on it, and I think it looks really pretty with it. And so I'm getting those all cut up here. And then I'm going to have a stripe over on the side. This is not actually the stripe I'm going to use, because I'm going to use that to make some more blocks for the left side, but it's the same kind, and actually it's the part that has the border strip on the top of it, so that I can have that darker green as well. So here's where I'm going to put that down. I'm going to overlap it a little bit, and then I will have to cut another of this brown plaid. So this is, I think we only have like 3 more days of this hop. So yeah, next week we'll have Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and then this hop will be done. It's been a lot of fun. I've gotten a lot of layouts done for my December album, so that's really good. And yeah, so make sure you check out everybody else out that is playing along with this same hop. And yeah, so I fussy cut these flower clusters from a page. It's a page I've used, I think, before. It has a really light gingham print, and then it has these 2 floral clusters in the top and bottom. And so then these other leafy bits are some more I've cut out from the same paper pad, and so I'm just going to add them together. And if you see movement over on the side, that is my niece. She is scrapbooking along with me, and so you'll see her steal the tape gun and everything else, because she had to sit right beside me so she can use the ATG gun. And so I got both of the clusters on here, and then I went ahead and I laid this picture down, and I forgot I wanted to mat it. So I will actually pull that up again in a little bit and mat that whole picture. But here's where I remembered that I wanted to mat things on the finally on the third picture I do. See that? So this is the paper I used to cut out those floral clusters, so I'm just going to use it to mat um, all three of these pictures uh, eventually. So I got those two little ones done. Get them placed where I want them. Get the floral clusters arranged how I think they should be. I did cut off a leaf that was going to be right over top of my face, so I am just going to add it in a little bit lower here, and I like how that looks. So here's where I decide to pull this whole cluster up and just mat that. I did that off camera, but I got it all matted, and so I have both of my floral clusters on. And now I'm going to come in with some extra little bits just to add to it. I'm going to put a um, big mitten up at the top of this one, and then a little gingerbread snowman and a star or a snowflake, gingerbread snowflake on each page, one on each side. Oh, I think of this one here I did instead of the snowflake, I did the stocking. And so I like them kind of nestled into the clusters. I think that they look really cute. So I'll get them glued in. And then I will come in with my Sharpie, and I'm going to go around the edge of the papers that I have already glued down. And then I will go around the edge of the whole layouts, three sides. And so the side that there be like touching, I'm not going to put any faux stitching or doodly lines, however you want to call them, on that. So it kind of makes it look like it is one layout. So get these other ones on here. And then I do come in with some little, oh, this is my niece's picture she was working on. She wanted me to show you guys. This is her layout she just did. And so here is my layout with the little doodly lines on the outside edges. I'm just adding in some like faux stitching. And then I'm going to come in with my title, and it's just going to be shopping trip. I was just making sure I had all the letters. And then I went ahead and wrote shopping out so that I could spell it backwards. Yeah, so I'm going to start at the end of the word shopping. That way I knew where it was going to end. I didn't care about where the beginning of the word was, but I wanted to end right on the edge of the page because the next word trip will be over on the other page. And so I wanted them to uh, start and end in the right spots. So getting, I will come back in with glue off camera and glue all those down as well, because these letters, um, I got them at the Dollar Tree and they do not stick. Some letters I get from the Dollar Tree stick really good, but these ones do not. So I have to come back in with some glue and just put a little bit of glue behind each one. And now I'm going to add some of these little sticky back half pearls. And I think I add like, I don't know, 4 or 5 to each page just to kind of finish it off. And as soon as I add this last one here, this layout is done. I really like the way it turned out. I'm going to tell you bye here for a second, and then my son is going to stick his hand in and tell you bye. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. Have a Merry Christmas. Bye.